This Clipse album is incredible. But am I sick because that's my favorite song on the album and I too haven't experienced that in life with my parents? That's my favorite. I think I'm a sicko.
No,
Can I play it a little bit?
Can you please?
Because yeah, as you say, you haven't heard it, right?
No.
So the song is called "The Birds Don't Sing." So I'm gonna play it.
Wait, I'm gonna be mad as hell if I start crying though.
The birds don't sing.
And then John Legend comes
Birds
in.
don't sing, they screech.
Right, like he always do.
Then John Legend comes in.
Like he
But
always do.
it was a very heavy, emotional beginning. I will give you that.
Yeah, but it's my favorite song. And I think that's an element a lot of the new artists are missing. And maybe why some of us just aren't connecting. Just that, just to involve the emotion in the music. Like,
Yeah, the vulnerability of it
yeah,
all.
that shit did something for me. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
You still ain't cry though. I'm just a bitch ass nigga is what you saying. That's what's
No,
up. Salute.
I never said that.
But
Salute.
you know what we got to do?
What's up?
Yes. When is the last time you cried?
Oof.
We got her.
Yep, spot him. We got him.
Yeah, we got her.
Yep.
Can you remember? You don't got to tell us the reason, but can you remember the last time you cried?
To be honest, like real tears from like a real place. A minute ago.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
This girl's a
I feel
gangster.
like no, it's not even that. I feel like sometimes we get so caught up in our own lives, we don't really
I
pay
agree.
attention to ourselves.
Yeah, that's
And
a
like
fact.
sometimes, like even myself, like sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, girl, you're moving on autopilot right now. Like take a second." But I don't really take a second, to sit with my emotions sometimes, and that's something I'm working on actively.
You're right.
Actually,
Because when you're in autopilot, you can't feel anything.
yeah, you
Just
get like
going.
you're just kind of like move on and like.
Going through the motions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do honestly, it does sound like they put their whole hearts on that.
And in this song in particular, and then even the second verse, so Malice, so for anybody who doesn't know, and it's so crazy because we're at this crossroads in hip hop where we have to explain certain things.
Yeah, we're the old niggas
Right?
now.
Like we have to
crazy.
explain certain things. And so I remember I was watching or rewatching Joe's interview with the Clipse.
Yeah, did a great job.
He a phenomenal
Yeah.
job.
It
Did a
was
great
good.
job.
As
yeah.
I was watching the interview, my brother, he was downstairs working.
Right.
And my brother, he's a little bit younger. He was born in 99. So, you know, there's an age gap there, generation gap, whatever. Only 5 years apart, but still there's a gap there to where he doesn't recognize the Clipse.
Yeah.
He knows Pusha T. Pusha T has been a lot more visible.
Yes.
Whereas the Clipse, it was like prehistoric in his mind. And so when the interview was going on, my brother asked me like, "Oh wait, Pusha T has a brother?"
Oh shit.
Oh,
And
we
it hit
owed
me.
y'all.
I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, he's not familiar.
Yeah.
Right, which is understandable.
Right.
But we're at that point now where we kind of have to explain certain things, especially when it comes to hip hop. And I think that's one of the things. That's one of the disconnects in our culture is that we just assume people to know. We don't necessarily have the time or care to teach.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
also
like-
think we kind of like in a weird way look down on people when they don't know.
That's
How
a
do you
great
not
point.
know that?
That's a great point.
You know?
and that's a
Instead
real
of
thing.
teach. Instead of
Yeah.
teach. So do you teach as opposed to
No, for sure. And I
judge?
told him, I was
Right.
like, hey, because, and oh my God, this is so wild. I didn't expect to talk about this shit on the pod. But my brother, when he found out that Pusha T had a brother, Malice, the first thing he said was, yo, how long was he locked up for?
Yo, see?
Yo, I'm screaming.
I'm not even joking.
Nah, I mean, well, the devil did have him locked up. He says it. We don't have. Come on, y'all. It's okay. He said it. That's
He
what he
gave
rapped
his
on the
life
album
to
about.
Christ.
He gave his life to Christ, and the devil don't got him no more.
Well, I'm happy.
That's what he
for him.
said.
I am happy.
The
For him.
fact that my brother automatically went to, oh,
He was in prison.
the reason he wasn't visible, the reason I don't know him, the reason I didn't even realize that he was a part of the Clipse is because I thought he was away in jail.
Yeah.
And he wasn't.
That's trauma.
Malice,
It's sad.
it's just conditioning.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
Like it's-
literally programmed every day.
Yeah.
we're programmed,
Like-
and it just spoke to me, and it was very innocent. Like
Yeah.
he didn't mean no malice, pun intended, behind it. There was no malice behind it. He was just
Yeah.
like, oh shit, was he locked up? Like, why am I just now hearing Pusha T's brother? So yeah, Alex, I think this was a great way to start the album.
Yeah.
We don't got to do like a track by track because I feel like by this point
No.
everybody heard it.
So-
But this was a really great album.
It was.
Really great start too.
For real. And we kind of expected it to sound like this.
Yeah.
When you have that amount of time to work with Pharrell in Paris and the Louis Vuitton offices, while beautiful pieces of garments are being made around you, I'm sure when you infuse the coke rap with that we get an elevated product, which is what we got, no pun
Yeah.
intended. But I'm just excited because, again, older rappers and then they're not like decrepit, but just veterans in our space who are able to keep up with times while still doing their own thing.
Yes.
I got a lot of that. I love the features on this project. Tyler, the Creator, was a standout for me personally.
Yeah, he ate that up. I was actually shocked.
Me too.
I was shocked.
I was just about to go
to.
Not shocked because he's not talented. Shocked just because of like who they are, and I know what they can come with.
Oh,
I didn't know he was gonna be able to keep up in that.
Well, you know, Tyler is a millennial that grew up on the Clipse.
Yeah.
Right, in that type of style. SaVon, why was you surprised about Tyler
why were you
tearing niggas
surprised?
up on that joint? I ain't saying to push.
Nah, because he be tearing niggas up.
Hey.
So I didn't know he could.
I'm not even.
Nah, I didn't.
Hey.
I'm not doing
I
that.
just didn't know he could tap into that style.
I don't know.
No, for real. Honestly,
You ever seen a Carmichael show?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest.
You
What
ever
it
seen-
is?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know if he was
We just never heard him like that.
You
That's it.
haven't heard him like that.
Me,
Yeah,
I haven't.
you.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
And you know what? Beyond me, it's just not his brand.
But y'all
His
remember-
brand isn't a grimy beat, different type of flow.
That's not
and
true.
That is
You remember
true.
Goblin?
No, I'm not saying he doesn't have the ability. What I'm saying, his brand.
Oh, you're saying his brand?
Yeah,
Well, his new brand. But he has the ability to still get grimy,
He
right?
has the ability to do multiple things. Like
He
if you've
does.
ever
Yeah.
listened to his
He
albums,
does.
like
He
it's
does.
it's all very different. Like he
Facts.
can play with different sounds, which is why I like him.
Yeah.
He can play with different sounds. He
Yeah.
can tap into anything. I didn't know if he. I was just like, these are legends. Like
Yeah.
that's how I viewed it.
It's
I was
true.
like, these are legends, and they got Tyler the Creator. Like that's so interesting.
I loved it because he even got at a nigga who they think the person who they think he was talking about on the verse when he says little feature nigga wanted to take his verse away.
Cardi, right?
So,
Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was aimed at.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Allegedly.
that.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, allegedly, Cardi's team sent the cease and desist
Yes.
on the vinyl version of the project of Tyler's project that actually included
didn't know
Cardi. On the actual album, there is no Cardi verse.
No.
But if you get the vinyl from Tyler, it's on there. So I just love that. Like, yeah, niggas get up on my space, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need you niggas. That was hard to me.
The one thing I will say about Tyler though, like,
Yeah.
he's a real student of hip hop.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I appreciate that. Like, you can hear it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
you
saying?
can
Like,
hear it.
you know it, you can see it. Even the way that he was introduced to us with the whole Wolfgang, Wolf, whatever. What was that
Yes,
shit called?
Our Future Wolfgang.
Golf Wayne.
Our Future Wolfgang. You see, you just being funny because I said it twice.
Nah, because I really thought he.
Our Future Wolfgang.
But I just know.
Golf Wayne.
I know
Golf
he's
Wayne.
he's a real student of this shit. So
Yeah.
it was a pleasant surprise to hear him tap into that bag, and that shows like real artistry, right? Like
Absolutely.
regardless of the jokes or whatever I said, like he's a real artist.
Yeah,
so
he's
it was
nice.
nice. Yeah, he's dope.
nice.
He's
That's
nice.
How do we feel about Pharrell production?
I'm not gonna lie, I love every time Pharrell does anything.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
a fan of everything Pharrell
Happy. You loved everything.
does. Yeah,
Yeah.
Happy. The kids loved it. I used to work at a day camp around the time that that song came out. They
Yeah.
loved it, and I was like, let me put this shit on. Keep
Get
these
these-
niggas occupied.
Let me get these little niggas happy.
Everybody dance break before nap time, niggas.
Let me fuck around, get these little niggas happy.
Let me get y'all tired.
Hey, play this for me.
Yeah, throw that Pharrell on.
No, because that has been a conversation for however many months. Like, you know, just seeing what Pharrell was, what he was capable to do without Chad. You know, there was no more Neptunes for those of you that do not know.
Yes.
And phenomenal job. See, that's the thing. When you work with people that know you or vice versa, everything is gonna come easy.
Yeah.
I don't know if other rappers get the Pharrell beats that was on this album.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, him and the Clipse have had such a long-standing relationship. And I feel like Pusha T and Malice, like, these are not people who are gonna like accept if you bring them something they don't like. You know what I mean?
And they
So
said that.
it was gonna be very meticulous.
Yeah.
And that's what I also really liked. I loved the whole rollout of it, and it felt like old hip hop media.
Yes.
You know? And it just, I don't know, it was like unfiltered, it was raw, but it wasn't like super gimmicky and like they weren't, at least from what I view it as, I don't think that they were like just constantly trying to bring up Drake. I think the interviewers were doing that, and I think they handled it well.
It was amazing.
I don't think they were running from anything, hiding from anything. I think they said what they said,
I agree.
and that was it. And they let the music speak.
You couldn't escape them from the timeline.
That's it.
That's why I know they did such a remarkable job.
did.
I'm talking about everywhere.
Yeah.
The Breakfast Club,
Yeah.
Genius,
Yeah.
Joe Budden podcast, B. Dot. He sat down. They made it to the point where it was like, yo, you guys will be able to see me everywhere you turn.
Yeah.
You
And I
Elliot
like
Wilson?
that.
Elliot Wilson. Can't forget about Elliot Wilson and Need to Know
Spotify,
Studios,
yeah,
right?
For sure.
All
sure.
of that stuff is amazing. I think it's going to help them.
I saw a tweet, and a young lady has said that it felt like. So, do y'all remember when artists used to do press runs, And when you will watch it, you would hear the same answers. And you
Yo.
would hear the same questions.
Yes.
Right? Because it's a press run, so it's inevitable that things
Same
are going to come
questions.
up. The same things are going to come up.
Of course, yeah.
That's what happened during this press run. And I didn't even realize as a consumer that has not happened in a very long time.
Yeah.
Because most people just kind of pick and choose where they want to go. A lot of artists don't even promote their album in this way. They don't actually care about the art in the way that these guys display. Like, yo, I'm going to go sit down with everybody who's credible. I'm going to sit down with anybody who I respect. And they're going to ask me the things that they probably should ask. And because of that fact, I'm going to answer this the same same way 100 different times.
And I wonder if this starts a reset
Ooh,
in music media.
It could, especially for the
and I
labels.
actually really hope it does.
Yeah.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
How come?
I just feel like everything is so, in a sense, sloppy. You know, I feel like sometimes people don't really do the research on the person they're talking to. I think they're just talking to this person because they're told to talk to this person or because something major is happening or whatever. But I think like this is a good time for like real journalism to like kind of make a comeback. At least music journalism, from what I've seen in the past few years, has been very lackluster in a sense. It just feels like we're just gonna give you a mic and you're just gonna do a little 1-2 and then that's it. But like this was like real interviews, like with real respected people, you know.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that, and I hope like more of that happens. Honestly.
Yeah, let's get back to the basics.
Yeah.
Like I know Malice was tired of explaining his name change.
You know he was. You know he was.
I just know
he
was,
looked it.
Poor Malice, man. You ain't see the way he was looking like this?
Yeah, he just head down.
Make sure y'all go to YouTube right now. Y'all can see me. Every time Push would answer some shit he ain't want to talk about, he look at the nigga like this.
And I will say, Push looked so excited talking in all these interviews. It was good to see him in like a
it was amazing.
positive light. Like he looked so happy. Like
the camaraderie between the two of them, right?
You could tell he like missed this feeling.
Pusha has been through so much with these fake ass niggas.
Yo, and he was not scared to talk about it.
What?
He's not scared to talk.
Finally, I get to do some music, do a project, to work on something with somebody I completely trust.
Yes.
I don't have to worry about you doing any weird shit or you plotting against me. I know this is like
And who better than your brother?
Who better than your brother?
People don't understand that. Yes, honestly, that's why me and you are like real good friends. We have an understanding. Like you have a real sisterhood with
I
your
have an
sister.
allegiance.
Like,
and my sister I trust.
Y'all are Pusha T and
Y'all got a
Malice.
pledge? What's y'all pledge?
Yo, we do a little.
I'm trying to hear the baddie pledge. Like, nah, let me hear a little something. And broke niggas we don't trust. Like,
We never trust.
Okay, like,
The ladies, if you're watching, even though that was a joke, never trust. Never trust a broke man.
Oh my God, damn it.
She dead ass.
I'm so serious. Please don't do it.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Work hard, fellas. Work hard.
I just think the clips make it easy if you understand the message, right? And I know they get labeled like the cocaine rap type of shit, but there's a lot of metaphors within what it is that they're saying.
Please, these young niggas talking about slinging shit too.
Yeah.
That they probably ain't never did.
No, it's true.
Or they probably the ones, they probably the junkies they talk about.
They doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate that. That is one narrative I do hate. That people, you're always talking about cocaine. You're always talking about this.
So,
Y'all always talk about the same 15 bitches y'all be rotating. Y'all be talking about the same lean y'all be sipping. Like, please. It's the same thing.
I'm with you.
I love, if you can make drug dealer rap last 20 to 30 years,
That's what I'm saying.
I want in on that.
Listen, drugs always gonna sell, y'all.
Yeah,
Somebody gotta talk about it.
Hey, give me them. Hey, fuck
know?
it. Give me a sample, Push.
Fuck it.
I take a sample.
He's bugging. Hold on. He's bugging. He's bugging.
I went too far.
You gotta die alone on that hill.
That's it?
Yeah.